He just looks like the most disappointed dad ever.
It's not that I'm angry.
I'm sentencing the defendant as follows, largely following the state's recommendation: 25 years of initial confinement, 12 years of extended supervision. That's
Wow.
on count one. That is the absolute minimum required to punish the defendant, to incarcerate him, to send a deterrent message to this community. 25 years of initial confinement, 12 years of extended supervision.
Wow.
This was a homicide. That sentence is consecutive to the end of the case, consecutive to any other sentence. And count two,
consecutive.
Bail jumping, sentencing the defendant to a total of 4 years, 2 years of initial confinement, 2 years of extended supervision. That sentence is concurrent to count one, concurrent to count three, and concurrent to any other sentence. And count three, which is the misdemeanor bail jumping, I'm sentencing the defendant to 6 months in the House of Corrections or in jail. That sentence is concurrent to count two and concurrent to count one. It's the court's specific intent.
So count one is
serves 25 years of initial confinement, 12 years of extended supervision. In this case, the defendant is not eligible for the challenge incarceration program, not eligible for the substance abuse program. The defendant will be provided a written explanation of the determinant sentence.
It's consecutive to any other things that he's already been sentenced for.
Custody, earnings, wages, funds, or monies of any sort. I'm granting the state's request for restitution, which was stipulated to. The restitution amount is $4,840. The restitution is to be paid.
That's a lot of White Claws.
Wife. Conditions of extended supervision are as follows. First of all, because this matter is a felony, Mr. Edgecomb is not allowed to own or possess a firearm, a gun.
That didn't stop him before.
So
I'm sure that'll stop him.
He's not allowed to vote in any elections until civil rights are restored. They will be restored at some time in the future, but until then, you're not allowed to vote. Mr. Edgecomb, you will have the right to appeal. An appeal would have to be filed within 20 days. Conditions of extended supervision are as follows. First of all, no further law violations rising to the level of probable cause. Mr. Edgecomb is not allowed to own or possess a gun or a weapon of any kind. Mr. Edgecomb, when you're released, you are obligated to work full-time. You're to pay restitution if it's not already been paid while you're in the institution. I'm ordering the defendant to pay all costs, fees, and surcharges, both mandatory and non-mandatory costs, fees, and surcharges. They're to be paid first while in the institution, then if not paid while in the institution, paid while on extended supervision.
Your 83 cents an hour salary will really add up.
Or while in the institution, I want the defendant to have an AODA assessment for any drug or alcohol needs. If there are any AODA needs, he's to be treated in the institution or while on extended supervision. While on extended supervision, Mr. Edgecomb is not allowed, strike that, I'm ordering absolute sobriety. Mr. Edgecomb is not allowed to drink alcohol. He's not allowed to use any illegal
No White
drugs.
Claws for Edgecomb.
Does the man have no
Beyond those
compassion?
conditions, I'm going to leave the further conditions of extended supervision up to the Department of Corrections. Again, in this case, because of the nature of this offense, the defendant is not eligible for the challenge incarceration program, not eligible for the substance abuse program. I will provide the defendant with a written explanation of the sentence in this case.
You suck. Signed, Judge Borkowski.
Again, the defendant has the right to appeal. An appeal would have to be filed within 20 days. I'll ask the state, am I forgetting anything? Am I leaving anything out? No. Defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right, then we're adjourned. We're off the record. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
You got it like he got the most sweetheart prosecutor on the planet. And Borowski,
went with it.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised he did. Wow. Well, gentlemen, what do you think?
I'm disappointed. I expected more out of